Okay, now Davao, we're launching our new guide for private landlords on how to work with vulnerable tenants. This is a piece of work that we're really proud of because it's a joint piece of work between Shelter Cymru and the Residential Landlords Association in Wales. It was funded by the Welsh Government. What this guide is it's for private landlords who are considering whether to let to tenants who might be vulnerable for whatever reason, or they might be on a low income, they might be receiving benefits. And what we did is we went round and we spoke to lots of experienced landlords who have been working in this area for lots of years, and they have lots of hard-won experience to share. And Greg Rowlands from Caerphilly Landlord Forum was one of those landlords that fed into this guide. Greg, I know this is going back a while now to when we actually had those conversations, but I mean, what do you think are the kind of the most important things for a landlord to bear in mind when they're looking at maybe taking on a tenant who is on a low income, who might be maybe receiving universal credit, for example, or they might have some support issues?
Well, the first thing in my mind is there should be no prejudice to anybody at any time. That's the most important thing in my life. I think that good guidance from the source provider of the benefits would be helpful at some point to ensure the sustainability of the benefits, and support from organisations like Shelter, like other organisations on the street, to make sure that tenancy succeeds on both cases.
Yeah. So have you had, you've been in this area for a lot of years now. When you started off, did you find yourself kind of coming a cropper because maybe you weren't aware of all the issues around benefits and so on?
When KM Properties was started 22 years ago, I was lucky to have the benefit of being an ex-local authority employee. My wife was an ex-tax officer at that time, or a practicing tax officer at that time. And I was fully aware of the pitfalls of being a landlord and a tenant from my council days. So a lot of that experience came with me and with my wife Lindsay, and we felt able to help people from day one. I often said that we were a social services advisory service as well as being landlords, but it's paid off, and KM Properties, our own business, is now flourishing with a really wide cross-section of tenants in it.
Fantastic. Well, I think this is what we should be doing. We should be working together to get more landlords involved in being part of the solution to Wales's housing crisis. So have a look online and pick up our guide. We'll be tweeting the links to it. Diolch yn fawr.
Yeah.